Did I give you a question? Where did this go? So let's see. What did you discuss with you? Okay, so board members, what you did last week? Okay. Yeah. So what did we discuss last week? So two people are missing it. Where's Rosanna and Dixon? Mr. Patel was still not. Where are they? No? Yeah. So what did we discuss last week? As stated, we introduced the concept of strategic management. No? Seven. Well, what's wrong? You mean Joshua? Yeah, Joshua. What do you remember from last week? Denise.
We also talked about I can say that divisions of strategic management.
Sorry?
Like, I can say that divisions, what strategic management model is all about, what it involves. Like, it involves the information analysis, visualization, estimation. Illustration is an objective explanation, which is based on the visualization of goals.
Okay, so today we look at strategic change. We all know that change is inevitable. So change comes no matter what. No matter how much you try to avoid change, change will still come. So we live in an environment that is constantly changing. So that's why we are looking at strategic change. So strategic change refers to the deliberate and planned shift of an organization strategy, structure, culture, and processes to adapt the internal and external challenges and opportunities. So organizations, they change because of maybe the challenges that they are meeting. They change because of the opportunities. They see a certain opportunity, they decide to change. So for example, the coming in of new technology. So that change will affect a lot of things in the organization. Alright? So it can actually affect even the employees. Some organizations, they even go to the point of letting their other employees go because maybe they have found a machine that can do a better work than using human resources. Okay. You forgot to let it class. Class starts at 1. Yes, where were you?
I had a discussion about language.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, your name. Write your name. Yeah, so because of the challenges, the opportunities, organization needs to change some of the things in the organization. Like giving you an example of technology. So the coming in of new technology, organizations tend to change the structure or even the culture of the organization. So it is a proactive approach that allows organizations to stay competitive, respond to evolving market conditions, and achieve long-term success. For example, like I always give you an example of Standard Bank with their auto-teller machines. So Standard Bank, they have auto-teller machines that where you can actually deposit your money. Okay? So most of the banks, the ATM, you can only use, you can only withdraw on the ATM, you don't deposit. So this has given them competitive advantage over their competitors. Because we have, especially for the people that have maximum shops. The people that have shops, they close at 5, okay? But most of the banks, they close at 3. So instead of them depositing their cash by 3, they can wait up to 5 and then they go on the ATM to deposit. So they can actually prefer to have an account with Standard Bank than with maybe National Bank. Yeah, so the strategic change allows organizations to stay competitive, respond to evolving market conditions. So in this case, the Standard Bank responded to the evolving market conditions, and maybe they want to achieve a long-term success. So we'll look at the key points for you to understand strategic change. First of all, we'll look at the need for strategic change. As I've already said, change comes in because of different reasons. Organizations, they tend to change their things, the way they do things in an organization because of different reasons, such as technological advancement. So this is the advantage I give you. Change in customer preferences. So a change in customer preference will affect the organization. So the organization will try to find or to produce a product that their customers will like. Can you give me an example of any organization that changed because of a change in customer preference? You can just think of any customer now. What did they change?
Most people, but those and the so they have to sit down and change strategy because of it. So they bring in more favor. So people now they go for the table.
Yeah, it's not related to this. I've seen what Kujipsi have done, Castel has done. They have kind of rebranded the whole Kujipsi. Because in the past, and I mean, I'm not Kujipsi to the Nani. So Kujipsi is not find a girl drinking Kujipsi. You not find Mufamon like your age taking Kujipsi. For now, the way that they rebranded it, they have rebranded it for young people. So I'm sure they're even making a lot of money. And they also realize that most of their competitors, their prices are up there. But many people take cheap, Yeah. If you compare it to other, yeah. So the change in customer preferences, competitive pressures, regulatory changes. So regulatory changes also affect an organization, or internal inefficiencies also can affect. It can bring a change in an organization. So if there are new laws out there, it means that you have to change as well. For example, the labor law on minimum wage. So minimum wage now is 50,000, meaning that each and every organization that was paying unto less than 50,000, they have to change usually at 50,000. If they cannot afford that, then maybe they have to let other people go. Right? So it blows change in the organization.
Most organizations are currently quarantine process. So let's talk now about quarantine process. You have invested money, but companies in the process. It really works like
Sorry, come again.
I external challenge.
Yeah.
Jaya Robbins. In a so I invest in that because of the change in one. So this is not possible.
This is not possible.
Yes, you know, this is not possible.
Because you see now.
Is it a win? Legal market. Children come out.
I don't know if you can sort of read as you say, because we're taking preventive measures, Yeah. I mean, that is not possible the last week. Would you need to have a backup plan? Let's so that we like a backup plan. If something happens, then this is what we're going to do. So I wouldn't stay lost in a way. Okay, what do you think? Munako question? Okay. Seven. Did you hear what was that said?
I think when I put it like in here COVID-19, my company, and I thought they implement preventive measures for like a better plan. We, as a company, still have been affected. They will have who's that?
Thank you for your experience.
But we were just saying what we activated the was over the region. Fit my we are just there to look at mind the jobs and we are moving organization. But it's not going on Matenda, it's not
Because like my university. When we did not open for like a semester, so it meant we lost a lot of money. Okay? Because if you had like the full-time staff, you still had to pay them. So in a way, yeah, not very. Okay, so if you can about it, they had to give them their salary. Yeah. So in a way, you're paying people that are not working.
Then now, okay, putting the relation like the school, no, we are in the school down. That's usually not a job.
Yeah.
Then we don't see that it was.
You not intend to financial.
But they did also whatever the company has done to come up with that thing, with that definition.
Okay. Change management process. So these are just the things that we need to know that are connected to strategic change. So change management process. Steve, you did change management. You tell your friends what change management is. Yes.
One of the steps of strategic change.
We're not looking at strategic. I highlighted this. If I need to get more information on this, then come with it. So this don't take notes on steps of strategic change. If I did So these are just the things that you need to know. Okay? Key points for you to understand strategic change. So one of the things that you need to understand is change management process. So I'm asking you, explain to your friends what change management is. The way that the organization manages this change, we can say this is a process, right? So implementing change, strategic change requires a structured change management process that includes planning, communicating, stakeholder engagement, and monitoring progress. So if you have a well-executed change management process, it increases the likelihood of successful adoption. So there's a process that is there for you to manage change. And then there is resistance to change. So resistance, you cannot run away from resistance to change. People always resist to change. Whenever they change, people talk, they are going to say, no, this change is not going to work. We still need to go back to our old way of doing things. You find people resisting to change. it doesn't mean that those people will be on board. People, you need to give people time. Okay? We learned about psychological reaction to changes. Yeah. So there's a psychological reaction to change. Yeah, so we have this psychological reaction to change. So everyone that goes through change, goes through this psychological reaction to change. So the minute you hear about the change, and suddenly they are going to be denied, right? Would ask you to take it as it's not going to happen. So when we realize that whatever change will still happen now, that denial becomes anger. So the person is just angry because the change is coming. Okay? And then after anger, you go to bargaining. You start bargaining maybe with the people that are bringing in change. But instead of doing this, we should do this. Instead of doing this, we do this. That is bargaining. Alright? So after bargaining, depression. So when you realize really there's nothing you can do, you cannot even bargain, you go into depression now. So depression, I think time. So the performance of the person now goes down during depression. Because the person is very depressed, he cannot even perform. Alright? So after being depressed now, you accept. Because you know the change is here, and you just do whatever the organization is expecting you to do. Alright? So if you look at this, every manager or every leader is supposed to wait for the employees to go through the psychological reaction to change. Possibly just because you can only resist and then you say, we are going to let you go because you are not on board. Alright? So you let your employees to go through the psychological reaction to change. At the rate at which a person goes through this is different again. So the rate that Lumbani will go through the psychological reaction to change will be different from cravings. Cravings are considered by denial for any type of Lumbani mpaka wakamaliza accept. Okay? Well, we now will stay maybe on anger for how we than the other person, right? So why I'm saying this is because I don't, what I'm saying is you do not need to let people go just because they have only a little bit of resistance. Okay? So people always resist to change. Yeah, so people will resist to change. Employees and stakeholders may resist strategic change due to fear of unknown. So people will be afraid. That's why in change management we say you need to address rumors. So the rumors, people will come with all sorts of rumors. So you need to address. If the change that you're bringing in will not result in people losing their jobs, you need to tell them they are not going to lose your jobs. So people will resist to change because fear of unknown, concerns about job security, or discomfort with new practices. For example, computers. So I'm sure the coming in of computers, people were very, very afraid of the computers. Because it looks complicated, eh? Yeah. So if computers, notice they look complicated, and you are giving computers to people that are not even using computers. Not even give their test time, maybe even seeing the actual computer. So, yes. I don't even know where you are now. But no one, when you are accepting, deny. I saw the deny. Because you say that is because of budgeting, because of whatever. So I saw the deny. They are identity. And then bargaining.
Yeah, for example, this class, you wanted to be in the morning. That's what bargaining.
Yes. Yeah, so basically, if you look at even this graph, I'm using also for loss. Would you have lost someone? When we know what deny, and then under the scientific time is finished. Bargaining, I don't know bargaining. But then you go on depression and then you accept. On bargaining, on loss, how do you bargain? Or must go through the same stages with loss?
Okay, since you're bargaining always like you're looking for somewhat, the way you say maybe the team wants to do this and then you say to move that person and change the attitude. Why can't we do this? So how did you are bargaining? Yeah, okay. But I want you. Well, it's okay to be well, we should influence as long as the police are non-corporate, process, and the beginning is
Commando, on this note, talking about you losing someone.
Okay, don't know you losing someone. You don't need to share someone. Then there are other am I the one who yeah, I think so.
Yes, and then you go on depression with people being depressed, and then can grow our community, similar one way. So you need to address resistance through open communication, involvement, support, and support is crucial for successful change implementation. So you address resistance through open communication, you communicate to your employees. So you still tell them that the change is still happening. Okay? You involve them in whatever change they're bringing in. We call it engagement. You need to engage them from the beginning, and then support. You need to support them as well. So the other element that you have to look at is organizational So organization culture refers to the shared values, beliefs, attitudes, norms, behaviors that characterize an organization and guide how its members interact with one another and make decisions. So the existing organization culture can significantly impact the acceptance and success of strategic change. So for people to accept change, it depends with the culture of the organization. And for strategic change to be successful, but it also depends on the culture of the organization. So a positive and adaptable culture that supports innovation and learning facilitates the change process. And then the strategic change model. So there are several change models that are there that provide the framework to guide organizations in the change process. So there are change models that guide organizations through the change process. I'm sure the people that were in change management remember Lewin's change management model. What did he say? What is it all about? Yes.
I always think confused. Okay. The freezing, no, and freezing, okay, but that's
I'm hoping that's right. Okay, but then freezing and freezing, they refreezing. Oh, I'm in traffic movement. Yeah, so you start with unfreezing. Change. So this is one of the models that can guide an organization through the whole process of change. So what Lewin said was that, firstly, you need to unfreeze whatever things that are happening in the organization, right? So during the same thing with, we gave an example of meat. When you want to cook meat and it was in the freezer, you need to remove the meat from the fridge and then we have managed to do, yeah. It should not, yeah, like unfreezing it. You get the idea, right? Yes.
Let me try this.
Yeah, okay.
On unfreezing, that's when, okay, in the organization, for example, maybe change of malabdos. You used to malabdos and then out of anyone. So unfreezing to work around with methodology. He or she is used. For example, the other day it was mentally or usually. So unfreezing is just a matter of kumubanga mukija kugira tugende tugagalinde and give it to the virtual. Next methodology try to give the laptop move that material and everything. So changing that's when antajabanga au vitu my laptop side. Kuri the change kuri upstairs tugagalinde bangono again used to the new laptop. In the freezing, that's when I have the return of okay, people are used to the change. We know now, my old laptops are there, I did a different, now we are using the new laptops. So that's freezing. It's just like, we have to see little by little.
Yeah, so this is the change management model that provides the framework or a guide to organization through the change process. So it guides an organization. If you are bringing in the change, first of all, you need to unfreeze whatever was happening. Okay? After that, you bring in the actual change, and then you refreeze so that people should not go back to the old ways of doing things. gave an example of the laptop. During the debriefing, yes. So during the debriefing stage, this is where you make sure that people do not use the old laptops anymore. Okay, yeah, so that's strategic change model. And then there is also called as 8-step model. So all those models, they provide framework to guide organizations through the change process. So the other thing that you need to know about strategic change is risk and uncertainty. So strategic change involves risk and uncertainty. This is basically because we live in an environment that is constant to changing, as I've already said. So if we live in an environment that is constantly changing, so there are risks and also things that you cannot be certain of anything that can happen in it. So organization must carefully assess potential risks and develop contingency plans to manage any adverse impact. So now this is where the environmental assessment comes in. So you are not running away from environmental assessment. So this is where now environmental assessment comes in. You need to assess potential risks and also develop plans to manage any adverse impact. And then there is the evaluation and feedback. So you need, there is need for continuous evaluation of the change process to help its effectiveness. Yeah, so basically feedback is very important. Yeah? So that you should know whatever, if you have brought in change, you should know whatever, if whatever change is actually has been effective or not. You can go to newspaper. I'm sure the minute you go out of this room, you're going to lose that paper. Why don't you get an exercise? Why don't you just bring the hand up and write in the hand
Madam, we are too fast. The later is in this course. This kind of thing is a lot of
And then there is change leadership. So success to change requires strong and visionary leadership. So leaders must communicate the need to change, set clear direction, and inspire and embed employees throughout the change journey. So for the change to be successful, you need to have strong and visionary leaders. Sustainability of change. So there's need for you to make sure that there is sustainability of strategic change for the organization to have long-term success. So organizations must include change in their culture, process. So you should have a culture that can easily adapt to change. Outside POD, you cannot adapt to change. Processes, systems to maintain its benefit over time. Oh, okay. Those who are new, there's an assignment. And next time we're student photo. So you can also actually assessing on student photo.
Before we go on to what kind of student material are you going? I didn't know what to do. I wait. You know, I know this is fun.
Bueno, yo
Bueno, gracias.
creo que vamos a ir a hablar.
Eso es una mierda.
Yo creo que
Aquí, ya. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, so now we look at strategic decision making. So strategic decision making refers to choosing the best course of action to achieve an organization's long-term goal or objective. So it is a deliberate approach to decision making that considers the big picture, the organization's strengths and weaknesses, and the impact the decision will have on its future success. So we are looking at how managers make strategic decisions. So strategic decision making involves considering multiple options. So you are going to have, as you're making decisions, you have so many alternatives. You're going to have multiple options. So you look at each and every alternative, you weigh the potential outcomes. So before choosing the most appropriate solution. The same thing that you do when you're choosing school. So you have so many options. There's Mapu, there's Yale, there's Theory, Express. So these are multiple options for you. So what you do is you weigh the potential outcome. You look at the pros and cons for each and every option. So after that, then you choose the most appropriate solution. Okay? When you're choosing school, you didn't do that. Now we'll be there.
So that we are ready to go. We are ready to make the last also include your manual money.
Sorry, you have to include what?
Like computer
On the market.
When I have to do a master of
You're just looking at how that is going to help you as an organization. Commando, the competitive advantage thing now can come in. You are looking at something that is going to bring your competitive advantage to the organization.
So what is looking at yourself, making a decision of your organization. So you are putting the project on the market, you are part of the decision you are making. So people like that and that.
That's now where the research comes in. That's why we do the research. You should see, if I can say you may not look outside and you look inside the organization as well. Notice when you're doing a joint analysis, notice what you're saying could have come up from a trace. So as I said, strategic decisions Decision making involves considering multiple solutions and weighing the potential outcomes before choosing the most appropriate solution. So it requires a clear understanding of organization's overall strategy and goals. So as you're making a strategic decision, you need to understand the overall strategy and goals, and evaluate the external factors. So to answer your question, you still evaluate the external factors such as market trends and competitor analysis. So the ultimate goal of strategic decision making is to make decisions that support the long-term success and competitiveness of the organization. So this requires careful consideration, planning, collaboration, and input from multiple stakeholders within the organization. Yeah, so importance of strategic decisions. Importance of strategic decisions. It aligns with organization goals. As you said, when you're making this decision, you need to look at the strategy, you need to look at the vision and the mission. So you make sure that the decisions are aligned with the organization goals. Support competitiveness. So strategic decision making enables organizations to stay ahead of competition and maintain a competitive advantage by making informed decisions and support growth and success. It also promotes long-term thinking. So it promotes long-term thinking by considering the long-term application of decisions. Strategic decision-making promotes forward-thinking perspectives that support sustainable growth and success. So because we are making decisions for long-term, because we are making decisions concerning with the strategy of the organization. So as we said, strategies are long-term decisions. So it means that you should be thinking that long-term as well. When you are making decisions, really you'll be making long-term decisions. It also improves decision quality. So the process of decision making, strategic decision making, helps to ensure that decisions are based on accurate and up-to-date information, leading to better quality decisions and improved outcomes.